July 3rd, 10th Cypher, Revolt TV. My childhood dream was to be on 106 in Park. I created my own platform and independently produced 9 ciphers. You get to get on Revolt after all these years and host your cipher there. How big of a moment was that for you?
Again, in the moment, I don't be realizing
you don't think about it. Okay.
What's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, but the day that it aired on Revolt TV, and like I saw me on TV, like I could flip through the channels and see me walking up into the, into the screen. It was just like, OMG. That's me. Yeah. Like I'm on it's me. Like, and I looked at myself in the light that I look at people that I were influenced by, that I look up to. Like I was influenced by the person on TV that I was watching. I was influenced by myself.
And now that's me.
And that's fucking me. Yeah. Like, so it was like, I started crying. I was crying. It was me and Roland. I was fucking crying. He looking at me. He don't know what the fuck going on.
He like, bro, like what you doing?
Yeah. I was just like crying, like I can't even believe it. Like, and I didn't even realize up until like when I wrote the caption, like, bitch, you produced 9 ciphers. 9 ciphers. Independently. And now the 10th one, because that wasn't planned. Like that could have been the 9th one. That could have been the 11th one. Like it was meant for me to hold all of that time and not do anything. Like I said, I went on a long break where it was no ciphers. It was just whole sessions. So it's like shit is really like God's time. That's like right. In my mind, it's like, dang, I ain't did no fucking ciphers yet. I only did 9. I'm supposed to be doing them every soul, whatever. I've been doing this since 2014. It's supposed to be 2 a year. I should have been on this number by now. But it was fucking meant to be. It was meant for the 10th one for whatever reason. It was meant. That moment, it was meant for that 10th one to be on there. Beautiful. Didn't have to fucking spend a dime. Because now I'm with a production company. Yeah. So they handled it. Like, so it was just, it was just great to be there after having all them 17 fucking jobs, driving back and forth, spending all this money. Yeah. It's all like, the breakdown. Yeah. This why you did it. Yeah. So you can get here. Yeah. And now it all makes sense.
Yeah. That's the way. What was the process like getting it on there?
So like I said, I work with 1111. They're a production company. They're partners of Revolt. Okay. So pretty much what they did and what they do is film their own content and then they give it to the network. Okay. And then that's what ended up happening. They gave it to Revolt. Oh wow. They found me and shout out to Nick. Nick said that Nicholas Stokes. He said that he had been looking for an influencer and somebody like in the city who works with up and coming talent.
And you fell right in
front. And he said it was actually a long time coming. Like he had been looking for people. Beautiful. So someone sent him my Instagram and he saw that we had like mutual followers. One of the mutual followers was Chris. Shout out to Chris at Rothstein. He saw Chris, he asked Chris about me and Chris was like, oh, Gina the one. Like, he kind of like told him, and Chris actually was on Panty Jar with me. So he told him about me and stuff like that. And then he called Vic, Ackright Vic, Blast manager, because he saw that I was following him too. He sent my Instagram to Vic. He asked me, do you know her, whatever. He like, yeah, that's she the one. She worked with all the, the upcoming talent. So that's why I said again, when you nice to people and you just genuine, like the shit is gonna come back. Yeah, like they looked out for me. They didn't. They could have been like, oh yeah. Little bitch, she knew how fast she sit in her panties.
She said, little bitch.
Little bitch.
Little bitch.
They could have, but they was like, yeah, that's Gina. She do the cipher. She worked with da-da-da-da. She's perfect for that. She, And then he called me and he asked me what did I want to do, what was my idea. I told him what I've done, what I can bring, and shit.
That's it. That's a wrap. Yeah. That's all she wrote. All right, now July 16th, that was the last day you had to work in the corporate world. You got that job. You got the job with no jumper. Now, people, y'all might see Adam and think that it's not serious, but she said she went through a serious interview.
Oh yeah. I had a real fucking interview. I had a real application process and everything.
So this was a totally different. Was Adam in there?
Yes, Adam was on the phone. I'm sorry, I'm over here pulling out my eyelashes.
Nah, you good. So this was a totally different Adam that you ain't seen before.
He was still cool, but I was nervous just because I'm a nervous person.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel that.
Pretty much. So we had stopped doing Matt lately on No Jumper. And before we decided to stop doing Matt Lady on No Jumper, I had already asked them like if there were any behind the scenes positions available. Just because I wanted to learn more. Like I just wanted to learn more. I wanted to know what else goes into creating something, such a large platform or whatever. And they didn't have anything at the time. So I probably applied like 2 months before we stopped doing Matt Lately. And I never said anything to them. I didn't, and I'm sure they didn't know what my government name was at the time. I never said, hey, my application or, you know, anything. I just fucking submitted the application and just was waiting to see, you know, if anybody was gonna say anything. Nobody never said nothing. And probably like I said, I quit, what was that, July 16th? So I think like maybe the end of June, they had asked me like, I saw you apply. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Or whatever. And they like, do you have like management experience? Like, what type of experience do you have? So I told them all my experience. I was a manager at my current job. And shit, I did the interview and it was 4 people on the phone. So 2 of them I probably seen like in and out the office, but like not, you know, like not as much. I didn't have really a relationship with them like I did with Josh, which is he's the person like over everything. And then of course Adam, but I didn't really have a relationship with anybody else at the place other than them and AD. So going into that, you know, you're real serious because it's like you don't know nobody else.
Exactly.
So did the interview. They did not sound too. It didn't sound too like much like I got it.
Oh, okay.
It didn't sound like I didn't get it either, but it didn't really sound like nothing.
It wasn't like don't feel yourself right.
Yeah, it was like, all right, well, this was great. Talk to you later. And I did interviews before, so I know if it's either, all right, well, we're going to call you back for your second one, or if it's going to be.
So it was no enthusiasm.
Yeah, it was like, all right, cool. And it was quick. It was like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I was nervous. I ironed my shirt. I was fucking like, I got off of work, my other job early just so I could prepare for it. Yeah. I started going on Google to see what's the perfect response for shit.
Oh, Lord, you was trying to prepare yourself for real. She wasn't playing.
I was talking fast and stuff. I was nervous. It was like, it was a real fucking interview. But when I had, afterwards, I think they called me the next day and said, when can you start? And I said, shit, today.
Facts. ASAP. You know what I mean? I mean, we got to be, you know, congratulations on that.